So for tools, all you're really going to need, 10mm socket, some sort of extender on there just so you can get to the back over where the muffler hooks into, just some sort of Phillips head just for the little hose clamp on the bottom, and then some sort of, it'd be a 4mm hex head kind of type, and that would be just to take off this metal cover that is right there. But we'll go ahead and start with just the metal cover first. There's just a spot where it is wedged into it, right up in there. So you also need to take off the hose clamp at the same time to be able to take off the metal piece. You see that's getting loose. Go ahead and slide that up, and then from there that'll come off, and this should also slide. Let's see, it's going to come back down towards us, and there you have that piece off. Alright, I did forget one thing. You will need one 12mm socket to take off the actual clamp that holds the exhaust onto the mid pipe. Got hand tight and loose. That is loose, and then we just have the one more bolt at the very top, and that'll be the last one, and then the exhaust should come off. Go ahead and support the exhaust while it's coming off this hook. So there's the bolt for that. There's the nut that went with it. Now, twist a little side to side, we're pulling at the same time. It should come off for us. Don't need hardly any effort. There's your old exhaust. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do after we have the exhaust fully off is to just go ahead and take that little clamp off. We're not going to use that anymore. And the other thing, just to kind of get ourselves prepped before we actually go ahead and install it, is I'm going to go ahead and put this rubber piece on the inside lining of the metal band that goes around the exhaust. That way you don't scratch up your exhaust. And if you can just get that little lip on there around that bit, and then you can just slide it on from there on. We done that, went ahead and put that on there. And then you want to make sure to slide this new hose clamp back over where the original hose clamp was. Otherwise, you get too far down and you're going to have to take it all back off again. We got that hanging right there. And then the next step would be bringing in the mid pipe here. The open end with 4 slots is going to be the one that goes on the actual pipe that's already existing. Got that there. And then the next thing we're going to do is grab the actual exhaust itself. And what you can do is you can just go ahead and put it in there for now. It'll hold itself up, and then you'll be able to adjust it to get it to the correct angle that you want it at. The easiest way to start is getting your mid pipe aligned with the actual, where the bands would be going in, so you can see where they are in line. Okay, so where we last left off is not where we are continuing. So I had a lot of problems putting this sucker on, okay? It is really not meant for this bike very well, I would say. Main thing is, I did have to use that, and I did it to where it is facing up, and I moved the clamp towards the back here, and that is not secure at all in my opinion. Like there is still, you're not gonna be able to see on camera, but there is still play in there, more than I'm comfortable with, but I'm gonna keep it for now. This is day 2. I've been super happy with the sound of it and everything. The only thing I want to fix right now is the wobble from side to side on here. The muffler, the actual pipe, does not have a good seat on there, and it also has the exhaust leaks coming out. So I bought some of this JB Weld Tiger Patch, and I'm gonna see if I can cut it, try to wrap the inside to fill in the gap, and hopefully that'll fix exhaust leak and make it more tight around there, and hopefully it won't move so much. Okay, so this is after throwing on the Tiger Patch, and it is immediately much more solid. I did about 2 wraps worth, probably about that thick, and it is not moving. You are supposed to let this run and idle or run for at least 20 minutes, and I'm gonna do that momentarily, and I imagine it would make it a lot stronger, but definitely recommend that for this. And after that, really, this exhaust is amazing, no complaints. Alright, so this is after letting it idle for about 20 minutes, and it's rock solid. Turning this, no wiggle, up and down, side to side. It's moving the bike, fantastic. I still did notice some exhaust leaks, but they're not audible exhaust leaks. You can just feel a slight amount of air coming from around here. I think it's partly on these bands. Somewhere in here, I can see some discoloration on there, I'm not sure, but nothing audible. And super happy with that exhaust tape. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but definitely improved it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry that I filmed this all vertical. This is my first video, and I just honestly did not think about it before I started. But I hope this helps any of y'all make a decision. I personally am very happy with the exhaust. I think it sounds great, and especially on the top end, it doesn't sound flat or annoying, so I'd really recommend this to anyone, especially for the price. I'll put all the links and everything in the description. Again, thanks for watching.